You haven't seen the entire series, Battlestar Galactica?
I rate it.
No, I haven't. I'm a human being. I'm one human being.
That's why you knock before you go into someone's.
You know what would take me to see all of Battlestar Galactica? I would have enough time to evacuate my home planet and go to an entire different planet across the galaxy. I could act out the events of Battlestar Galactica before I could watch the series on DVD. You've seen The Wire? Yeah, a little bit. Once. It's good. No. You have to see the whole thing. Okay, I'll try. What are they, half-hour episodes? They're like 13 episodes per season as usual. What? They're an hour long? There's what, 4 seasons? You're talking about 100 episodes. That's 100 hours. You're talking about 50
My
movies.
mom caught me masturbating in her bedroom.
50 movies. If you wanted me to watch one movie, I could possibly be expected to do that. Like I could be expected to read a book. But if you came up to me and you were like, oh, you ever read Time Magazine? You should read all of Time Magazine. Seriously. All of it. I would slap you. No, it's really good. Especially the 40s, especially the volumes from the 40s. That's the best part. Apparently that's what we do. I think the Bourne Identity movies are really poorly named. The first one, because it's a pun, idiom from our language. The Bourne Identity, and the character is Jason Bourne. But that's not working. You take the character in, you got the title of the movie. The second one, the Bourne Ultimatum, what? There is nothing about babies that refers to an ultimatum. But people saw it, so they come out with another one, the Bourne Supremacy. Fuck you! You fucked the pun. There is no such thing as a Bourne Supremacy in the language. That would be like if I had a character in my movie series named Jack Rude, and the first one was called The Rude Awakening. Okay, alright, legitimate, that's a pun that works. And then the second one is The Rude Agenda. What? But if the people would come to see it, they would, okay, alright, fine. How about The Rude Paradox? I love that KFC was sued in this last year to release the secret 11 herbs and spices. I don't know if you heard about this, but they were sued and they won the lawsuit where they didn't have to say what the 11 herbs and spices were. But I wish they had, because I wanted to have to see the KFC flag come out and defend the 11 herbs and spices from the horribly racist Colonel Sanders. We assure you, ladies and gentlemen, we assure you, there is no such thing as coon dust in KFC chicken. We promise you that. The Colonel was a complex man. The Colonel was an evil man. And today we refer to it as sin. I want to do an impression real quick. I want to do an impression of Louis Black, horribly miscast in a romantic comedy.
I'll tell you right now,
this is Louis Black, horribly miscast in a romantic comedy. I understand that you want me to meet your parents, and that's great.
You guys,
but before I do, there's something you should know, and that is, I hate parents. They come into your life and they ruin your relationship and they make you see what to see there.
What it'd be like if you paid this
horribly miscast in a romantic comedy.
Alright. So I'm an invisible comedian.
Another impression I'd like to do for Gary Busey. Because I love seeing Gary Busey on Celebrity Rehab.
So here's my impression of a girl in
I am not a participant in this program, ladies and gentlemen. I am a liaison. I am an outside attaché. I'm a spectator. I'm not here right now. My friends, I'm a bunker 1,000 miles away. I believe in reaction against predatory inhibition.
That's what that would be like, you know?
You're going to talk about the freedom of speech. My freedom of speech comes from the Magna Carta, my friends. That's why a physical copy of it with me at all times. You can read about it more on my website, www.truth/Busey.htm. The events of 9/11 happened on 9/12, and I'm going to look you all in the eye at the same time and tell you that. The events of 9/11 happened on September 12th.
Your pharmacist, you know? Oh, I think I'm getting the light.
That's late. Oh, sorry. Real quick, I want to talk about the fact that I don't hate old people, I promise you that. I do, however, hate the old people that we have now today, the baby boomers, who are getting old and letting us all know what a perfect generation there were. And you can see it in the way they advertise to each other, the baby boomers. Because the template for any commercial, whether it's advertising pills, a retirement program, or whatever it is this. You were the generation that went to the moon and marched on Washington and changed the world. Who could have ever imagined you one day get old? Yeah, you always say a positive buddy. They never say, you were the generation that switched from pot to cocaine as soon as Saigon fell. You were the generation that let two Kennedys die. No, they never say that positive thing. Good night, everyone. But I want to say that I think that they just need to know that they're mortal. Apparently, they have a hard enough time figuring out that they are human beings. So I just want to do an ad. This is a public service announcement, not pushing a product, just to tell them they are mortal. And it would go like this.
Let's be now battling. You guys genuinely have such a great audience. You got a great show ahead of you.
Your body's made of cells, man. Just like every generation that came before you, man. And then we see an old man who's like, I didn't sign up for that treatment.
I want to thank you so much.
Thanks, everybody. Take care. Thank you.
James and Delmy and John.